Good morning, high school camp. This is the Brekkie Show. I'm Jael, and today we're going to be confronting some campers on the truth. Good morning, craftsmen. How are we? Who do you think I'm here to interview this morning? Abby. It's neither one of you two. Let's move on to the next two. Out of Lexi and Connor, who's it going to be? It is Connor this morning. I think she saw us coming to her. She knows that we're on the hunt. It's the one person hiding from me. Good morning, Amy. How are you this morning?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm really good. Thanks for asking. You're the first person that's asked how I'm going to. I just want to talk to Jackson. Jackson, I'm Jael. Nice to meet you. How's your Nutri-Grain this morning?
Pretty good. About to move on to the Cocoa Pops.
We're on the hunt for Micah. We've already got our criminal informant.
He's in Milwaukee, so.
Milwaukee.
We're taking a little Milwaukee to find him.
We found him. How are you, Micah? I'm Jael. Why do you think Lawson has brought me over to talk to you this morning?
I'm guessing he shouted me out.
But not in the way that you'd expect, unfortunately. But I have some questions for you. Are you all right to answer them?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
What is your favourite time on a clock and why?
Hang on, I have to think about it. 12 o'clock,
Why?
because both the hands are pointing up.
That is a great answer.
I don't know. I've never thought about this. Probably 12:30. Yeah, straight line. Yeah.
Oh, I'd say 12 because all the hands are just nice and neat. Yeah,
Just aesthetically pleasing that it all...
quite nice.
All right, so we're looking at 327.
Why is that?
Because 3 and 7 are the best numbers, and the 2 came in randomly.
Those are actually my three favourite numbers.
8 o'clock p.m., 24 hour, it's 20 o'clock. Just works out well, just looks nice.
So like the 2000, you just...
No, I just like the time, like 8 o'clock at night, it's nice and quiet. It's usually just a nice time of evening.
Good numbers and a nice time of the day. That's awesome. What is a fun fact that you know?
I don't know any fun facts.
Do you know a not fun fact? It's just a fact. What about like the colour of your shirt?
White. Under my jumper.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking more like the cream, but yeah, that's like almost a fact.
Yeah, Tane's an absolute weapon.
Fact, he is an absolute weapon. You can quote Jackson on that. 2025, reference that in all of your assignments if you need it.
Oh, you probably heard this, there are male and female pine cones. So the male ones, they sprout wider, and the female ones are a little bit like thinner.
That is so cool. I literally had no idea that was even a thing.
I hate this.
Boring fact, Amy hates this. Can you make me cringe?
I don't think I can do that, no.
So impossible task.
I reckon Tane could.
Wow. A legend and someone who can make me cringe. Can you make me cringe?
6'7".
I don't know what that means. Is that cringeworthy?
Yo, bro, you
I can see you just go.
6'7".
That was epic. I loved that. I've been hearing about the pickles. What can you tell me?
They're on top of the roof out there.
Oh, yeah, I saw a jar of pickles on the roof. All I got.
That's all you know?
Yeah.
And that's the truth?
Sure.
The pickles, like the food, they're disgusting. Like, absolutely revolting, and they're just like a rip-off cucumber.
Tell me more.
They're just like an uglier colour. They smell. They ruin any burger. They're just like gross. They look like little like slugs that just ruin your food.
Thank you for sharing that. I can tell you're really passionate about pickles. Yeah, that's good.
So there was a jar of pickles that they found. Like, it was on a ledge. And they just picked it up for a good, 30 seconds. Then we went into rally and it was left on the ground.
Who is they?
Lawson.
Wow. The snitching on each other. Wow, this is a really nice friendship. It's really good to see that.
It's just honesty.
Speaking of honesty,
Archer
Archer.
knows something. They're apparently his pickles, that's all I've heard.
I've not heard yet whose pickles they are. Are they your pickles?
They are my pickles.
I knew we'd find the truth. Oh my goodness.
So the pickles were, I found them on the first day and I asked some ladies if I could keep them. And they said if they were still here on Friday, I could keep the pickles.
So in a few days' time, if it is Friday and they're still there, you get to have those pickles?
I'm taking the pickles home, yes.
Oh my goodness, he's taking the pickles home. That is so exciting. Are you going to be just devastated if someone takes them?
I would be, because then I wouldn't be the pickle man anymore.
Guys, don't take the pickles. Let Archer have them, okay? He's so excited. What would you say to a camper that uses their phone at camp?
Look, it's about integrity. So if you're going to deny yourself, you're denying everyone around you. So personally, I would be disappointed in that person.
You're a phone addict, get off it.
So what would you say to yourself, Amy?
I don't bring my phone on camp. That's not allowed.
Amy Beer, I have a receipt here, a screenshot of you viewing one of our Instagram stories. Is that your Instagram tag?
Yeah.
So, do you have a confession to make?
I think someone has hacked my account. I may have my phone. I'm not addicted to it. You're a phone addict, get off it.
Then why have it?
Because I have to say goodnight to my dad at night.
Oh, very sweet. But I don't believe it for a second. You're totally addicted to your phone. How often are you using your phone on camp?
0% of the time.
And you would stand by that?
I would stand by that.
Even if we had proof that you've used your phone?
No.
Okay, so if I bring you proof that you've used it, you'll then confess?
Yes.
I have collected evidence. For the record, please state your name.
Michael White.
That sounds right.
Uh-huh.
Now, this morning you said to me, if you have hard proof, I will confess.
So my girlfriend currently is in possession of my phone.
Wow, that is what you're going to stick with?
Yes. We're both doing Greek. We're both learning it on Duolingo. She does the review on me because I'm further ahead in the course than her. But anyway,
That was the arrangement you made before camp?
correct.
Yeah, because you knew that obviously camp rules, no phones, and you wanted to keep that up.
Exactly, unlike some people, yeah.
Yes, wow. Bit of a dig at Amy there.
He does. He has his phone.
I do not have my phone. Get off your phone.
And how frequently would you say you use your phone at camp?
Never.
And what if, like, we had definitive proof that you did use your phone? Would you confess then?
Never confess.
What if we could see on Instagram when people have looked at our stories?
It was my mum.
It was Connor's mum, Mrs. Missenden. If someone were to hide their phone, what would be the best place to hide their phone?
Not in your pocket, and then John or Eddie decides to call you. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing here.
How often do you use your phone at camp?
Not too often. There's not much reception.
Not too often. So you definitely do use it, but not frequently.
No, I didn't say that.
What are you saying?
I don't use it too often.
You don't use it often. Do you use it at all?
No.
Deny, deny, deny.
Yep.
Dan was handling these guys' phone, but he's got no proof.
What would you say to a camper that has their phone at camp?
Don't get caught, or you can hand it in. Run the risk yourself, or just don't get caught.
That other people have been saying, yeah, they've got their phone. What do you think they should do today?
Deny, deny, deny.
Why so guilty? What's going on? Why is that your method?
May have my phone. Oh, who said that?
Whoa, self-confession. So you're admitting that you do have your phone at camp?
I never said that.
You never not said it, and you may or may not, but probably definitely most do have your phone.
Michael White, I see him on his phone all the time.
So my girlfriend currently is in possession of my phone.
I'm going to say to Micah, stop and enjoy camp, you know. Amy over here just admitted to me that she's got her phone and doesn't use it. That is a fact. As long as you don't have a phone tracker, I'll be good.
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Yep.
Is there anything you want to confess regarding your phone at camp?
It's in the car. My phone's not here.
It's in the car, you stand by it? I have a screenshot here of you looking at our Instagram page on one of our stories. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, wow. Someone else has access to my account, so it wasn't me.
Oh my goodness, there must be like a hacker at camp who's taken both Lawson and Amy's phone.
Oh, really? Amy too? Wow, yeah, wow.
So are you just like a victim in this whole story?
Yeah, I think I've been framed, you know.
Which camper has framed you?
It's Michael White. He was unhappy. He was unhappy that I dobbed him in on having his phone, and I think he's coming back to get me, you know. I reckon Micah's a liar. Why would you leave your phone at someone else's house? Does he even have a girlfriend? I don't know.
Basically, don't be like Micah. Is that the message I'm hearing from you?
Yeah, Micah's bad.
Whoa.
Micah's bad news.
I don't know what to make of this yet. I'll get back to you on that. Stay tuned, not on your phones, obviously, for what's going to come next. And we know we know.